Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to 10 times when internet fame ruined people's lives. Now, it's an interesting one because a lot of people want to be famous. They seek fame. They want the everything associated with it, the sponsorships, the endorsements, people sort of like just loving them, you know, wanting to be their friends and stuff like that. But there's got to be some downsides of it as well. Like you lose your privacy, you lose the ability just to go and walk down the street, you know. And I guess if you didn't want fame, because I imagine there's going to be people on this list who maybe became famous because maybe their face was used in like a meme, or maybe they did something unintentionally funny and it was recorded and posted on a social network. Those examples, it must be super frustrating because you just wanted to live a normal life. Something you did made you famous, and now you can't get rid of it and it's affecting you. So it's going to be quite interesting to see, you know, how the fame that these people got ruined their lives, and in what way did it ruin their lives. So it's going to be super interesting. By the way, guys, if you enjoy the channel, please help me out by liking and subscribing, and also check out the Patreon for loads of exclusive content. Let's do it.
Gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs.
I remember this song.
Gotta have cereal.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at 10 times internet fame ruined people's lives.
I'm not convinced more attention was the right remedy.
For this list, we'll be looking at people whose viral presence on the internet resulted in unforeseen consequences. These people could have had a long-time internet following or had just their 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Do you remember when these people were big news? Let us know in the comments.
Only one so far is the Friday girl.
Back in 2012, Lindsay Stone ticked off the internet when she posted a particularly contentious photo
on... Oh no. This is where the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is, isn't it?
On Facebook.
It's sad. It's just a shame.
Horrible. What is wrong with this world?
It shows Stone at the Arlington National Cemetery standing in front of a sign that reads "Silence and Respect."
That face is
but next to the sign is Stone, seemingly shouting and raising the middle finger.
Oh,
the photo was meant as a private joke between Stone and her friend, as they would take pictures of themselves comically opposing authoritarian signs.
Their employer released the following statement. This photograph in no way reflects the opinions, thoughts, or feelings of the Life organization.
People either took the photo seriously or found the joke in bad taste. Either way, Stone received death threats and was even fired from her job.
Death threats? Oh, come on. Come on. Well, it was in bad taste. But come on, death threats.
Lindsay and her co-worker added that they recognized the photo was distasteful and ignorant.
She also found it difficult to find a new one, as prospective employers would Google her name and find the controversy.
Oh my God.
Lil Tay.
Devastating. Isn't it crazy how one photo can just cost you your employment?
A young Instagram star, Lil Tay found internet clout by showing off her supposed wealth.
Lil Tay is a 9-year-old who told me she's come here to Hollywood to pursue her dreams of being a social media star.
She would flaunt wads of cash at the camera and ride in luxury cars, all while spouting hateful language. However, everything came to a stop in 2018. One video showed her brother, Jason Tien, telling her what to say, and it was revealed that the luxury cars she rode in actually belonged to her mother's boss.
I didn't shoot in anyone else's house.
You didn't shoot in anyone else's house? Just like...
No one has proof that I did.
Her mother was fired for the infraction. Her father then claims that he took legal steps to stop things which he felt were dangerous to her physical and mental health.
What's your reaction to all of the haters who are basically online bullying your daughter?
We choose just not ignore them. She has a passion and a dream.
As a result, Lil Tay's Instagram content was deleted, and she has remained quiet on social media ever since. Star Wars.
It's a weird one. I feel like the brother was kind of exploiting her a bit there just to get some clout. But I guess, you know, by building that following, she could then monetize that via sponsorships, turn it into a music career, I guess. you know, which I don't know. How do you guys think about that? 9 is a bit young. It's a bit too young, to be honest, for all that.
First kid. Get ready to be hit with some major nostalgia. Back in 2002, 15-year-old Gislan Raza filmed a video in which he imitated Darth Maul from The Phantom Menace. Raza used a golf ball retriever to mimic Maul's lightsaber, and the tape was found by a schoolmate and uploaded to the internet.
Within about 2 weeks, it was on the cover of the New York Times.
Raza became an early viral sensation and was quickly labeled the Star Wars Kid. Unfortunately, the video forced Raza to endure incredible torment.
The fear was that people weren't laughing with him, but at him.
He was viciously attacked both in person and online, and the constant mistreatment caused him to leave school.
He's moved on, he studied law and rebuilt his life. He's never seen the other students again.
Raza's parents even launched a lawsuit against some of his schoolmates, claiming he was under psychiatric care owing to their abuse. They reached an out-of-court settlement. Nicole Crowther.
So they actually paid up. I mean, to me, it just seems like a fun video. I don't think I would mind if it was me. But that being said, if it was me and I did get bullied, then it would affect me. So I can see where his sort of like bad feelings would come from. Yeah.
Glee was the hottest show on television in the early 2010s, and Nicole Crowther ruined it for a lot of people.
Glee was set in high school, and during that season, a lot of the speculation was leading up to who was going to be prom king and prom queen.
Crowther had been an extra on Glee and knew other people who worked on the show, which gave her first-hand access to secret story beats.
I tweeted K is PQ and KA is PK.
She tweeted a major spoiler about the end of season 2, revealing that prom king and queen were Karofsky and Kurt. The spoiler generated a fierce backlash, with even Glee creator Brad Falchuk angrily commenting on the tweet.
I went on to find out that one of Glee's producers had somehow, within 12 hours, heard about my tweet and then tweeted me back, "Who are you to spoil something talented people have spent months working on?"
Crowther was fired from the show and later told Sci-Fi that she sought therapy from the negative attention.
After 24 hours, it was handled by the tabloids in LA. 48 hours, it was national news. 72 hours, it was worldwide.
She is no longer in the entertainment industry and lives a private life away from social media.
I don't really have much sympathy for her. Why did she spoil it? Why did she spoil it? You know, it's the producer has a point. You know, they spent so many months filming that. Why spoil that? I think she kind of got what she deserved.
Justine Sacco. Twitter backlash hit Justine Sacco hard. Sacco worked as head of corporate communications for Interactive Corp and was flying to Africa on the morning of December 20th, 2013.
And up until a few days ago, she was repping big websites like Match.com and the Daily Beast. Now she's unemployed.
Shortly before boarding, Sacco made an offensive and racist tweet regarding Africa and AIDS. The tweet went viral while Sacco was on the plane. She landed in South Africa and realized with horror that she'd become the internet's public enemy #1.
Sacco apparently oblivious to the rising backlash, without Wi-Fi during the nearly 12-hour flight from London to Cape Town, South Africa Friday.
What did she just say? What did the tweet actually say, though?
Sacco immediately deleted her Twitter account, but was ultimately fired from Interactive Corp, who claimed that she had made hateful statements.
Her family tells ABC News this is not indicative of the type of person she is.
She later found work with FanDuel and Match Group. Alex from Target. One day you're working your regular job at a Texas Target. The next, you're on Ellen in front of millions of people. And all because someone found you attractive.
From Dallas, Texas, please welcome Alex from Target.
This is weird.
That's what happened to Alex from Target.
Enjoy it, kid.
Real name Alex LaBeouf. A photo of Alex was discreetly snapped by a customer while he was working the cash register at Target.
He looks a bit like Bieber, doesn't he? A little bit like Justin Bieber.
The tweet blew up, and the employee found himself the subject of a small fandom.
About an hour later, these random girls I've never met before came in and showed me my Twitter page. And it had like 5,000 more followers, and I was just really confused.
Sure.
Yeah.
People constantly visited Alex at work and asked to take their own pictures. His personal number was also leaked, resulting in thousands of messages that broke his phone.
To see people be so hateful to a very, very kind person, that hurt.
Oh, is that his mom? Oh.
Was so disappointing to me.
While he admitted to J14 that the beginning was wonderful, he also claims that the business aspects ruined it for him. Heidi Ye.
I mean, that one seemed a bit like, who was making hateful comments towards him? I guess, yeah, there was that one that said, if I find you, I'll kill you, but what's wrong with people?
Taiwanese model Heidi Ye posed for an advertisement for a cosmetic surgery clinic, but the picture was stolen by the internet and turned into a meme.
On the day of the photo shoot, I had a rough idea of what it was about. But I was told the photo would only be used in print media and for one company.
Ye claims that the meme ruined both her personal and professional life. She told the BBC that she quickly became the target of harmful rumors and gossip, both of which caused her boyfriend to break up with her.
This has totally affected my work. People refuse to believe that I have never had plastic surgery.
She also claims that the experience ruined modeling for her and that she would often break down crying from the stress. As for her professional life, Ye lost about $150,000 in earnings. As the resulting backlash lost her contracts.
I decided to speak out because I wanted to give myself some courage to deal with this problem.
She in turn sued both the clinic and the advertising agency for damages.
Absolutely. I hope she won that. Damn. Poor lady. She looked like she was in pieces.
Jessie Slaughter. 11-year-old Jessica Leonhardt went by the names Jessie Slaughter and Curly Girl 13, and they became the subject of an intense harassment campaign. Slaughter uploaded an angry video to YouTube, which captured the attention of some 4chan users.
The video was posted to the site's random board.
They tracked Slaughter down, discovering their real name, home address, and phone number. Slaughter's father then appeared in a follow-up video which saw him threatening the 4chan users and claiming that they have been reported to the cyber police.
End the conversation from her father!
Of course, this only spurred them on even more, and the video became a meme.
Numerous famous quotes spawned from the video, including "done goofed," "backtracing," and "cyber police."
Slaughter received death threats and constant online harassment, forcing them to seek both counseling and police protection. Ken Bone.
That's sad. Oh my God. The internet, honestly, people can be just awful, awful people on the internet. Like, why can't we just get along, huh? Why can't we just be nice to each other?
It was the 2016 presidential election, and it was time for a debate between nominees Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. A man named Ken Bone was called upon, and he—
I have to say though, you done goofed. It's quite a funny phrase. I'm going to start using that. You done goofed. You done goof, partner.
proceeded to ask a question about energy policies.
Why do we all find him so charming? Is it the red sweater?
For some reason, Bone captured the imagination of the internet and was quickly memed. However, Bone decided to conduct a Reddit AMA, and it would prove his undoing.
A post written before Bone became famous might surprise you.
Reddit users searched his comment history and saw some rather unflattering remarks about Jennifer Lawrence and Trayvon Martin. He also sparked controversy by replying to a tweet made by Parkland shooting survivor Kyle Kashuv. The reply was a picture of his son shooting a rifle, and said photo got him suspended from school.
So it's real easy to get down on yourself and be like, I peaked at 33. Better than peaking in high school, I guess, but it's over.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Rebecca Black. The sounds of Friday are enough to transport anyone back to 2011.
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
The song went viral in March of that year and received an unbelievable amount of public vitriol. The backlash hurt Black both personally and professionally. She had a falling out with Arc Music Factory.
Wow, is that her now? Crazy.
Hence, the hopes she harbored of a potential career in music were dashed. She was also the target of a seemingly endless harassment campaign and was forced to leave public school.
I'd walk down the hallways and it was just this like weird persnickety, like very few people were laughing with me.
But Black soldiered through the pain and released a ton of music throughout the years. Her debut album was released in 2023 entitled Let Her Burn, which may be an indictment on the treatment she received throughout the early 2010s.
Interesting. It's a weird one. Maybe it's because I'm the age I'm at now. Like, I honestly feel like if I was one of those people who became internet famous, I would honestly just like, I'd roll with it. People want to laugh. So what? You know, I'd just ride it out, enjoy it. But maybe it's because, you know, I am in my 30s now. So I've got a more mature mindset than I had in my like early 20s or like teenage years. I guess back then, if I was, you know, all of a sudden thrust into the public eye and people were like, you know, making jokes about me, it probably would affect me a lot more back then for sure. But yeah, like super interesting video. Like, you just got to be so careful on the internet these days as well. Like, you've got to try and remain anonymous, because if people can link your internet persona with, you know, your real life persona, and you're saying stuff that may not always be PC, it can get you in big trouble. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.